Congratulations on taking the step to open a demo account. In this video, we will walk you through the initial steps to get your demo account up and running. In the next videos, we will be taking you through more of the features, but this one will certainly get you started.
Hello traders, welcome to another video. This is the Forex Trading Sensei, and in this video we're going to be helping you set up your MT4 platform. If you're very new, of course, and you don't know anything about it, we will take you through complete steps from beginning to end. Now, in reference to locating a demo platform or a trading platform, you will definitely need to have a broker. And there are so many things that needs to be considered when selecting a broker. Now, the broker I will be using today, I was actually introduced to them by a couple of my students. They were using this particular broker, which I had never heard of, and so I decided to give it a try. And I was very pleased with the service. One of the things about them, they are not regulated, but they do abide by the regulations. And I think sometimes it's better to have first-hand experience with a broker, because honestly, there are some regulated brokers that I will not want to work with. So it all depends on the people behind the company. So I really appreciate what I've experienced with this broker. And like I said, they were introduced to me by students that I had. So I'm going to pass that information on to you, and you can decide what you would like to do. So let's go now. This is a trading platform that you're seeing on the screen, but before we can get there, you need to actually apply for the demo account. Here is the website. The company is tradersway.com, and you can type in, if you'd like, account_types, and it will take you directly to this page. So on this page, you will see the different accounts that you can open, and we are going to be opening a demo account, and we will be using an MT4 ECN. This would be the type of account that we will set up. So to proceed from here with a demo account, you click here. If you would like to open a live account, then you would click this option. So let's go to open demo account. We click there, and it will bring up this form. So on this form, of course, you fill in the fields: name, first name, last name, email. Account type, you will select personal unless you would like a corporate demo account, your birthday, your cell number, and how did you hear about us. Scrolling down from there, you want to make sure, in fact, you would already have demo account highlighted. So this is what you want, demo account. So make sure that section is what is selected. And then you will select MT4 ECN. From here, you select the currency that you would like your account to be in. You can read the customer agreement, click the box here, and then open your account. So those are the steps to get the demo account opened. Now, once it has processed, you should receive a notification with these details. It will have your email address here. It will have your name, your account number, and your password. Now, you would have generated this password when you set it up. So this is your password. And you also have links to download the platform. So to download the MetaTrader 4 terminal for your desktop, you would click download. And if you would like to download it on your mobile device, then you click applications. And in the next video, I'll be showing you how to set it up or to configure some things on your mobile device, so that if you place a trade on your laptop or your computer, it would actually send a message to your phone. So you need to know how to configure that. Okay, so that takes care of the setup. You will also receive an email, so check your email because it will have details there as well. But you should certainly see a notification with this information. Now there's also, just so that you know, There is also the option to have MT4 for a Mac. So if you're not using a Windows-based computer, then you can use the MT4 on Mac. There is a notation on the website for MetaTrader for Mac. So you need to take a look at that. All right, so once you've set everything up and you've downloaded the platform, you will have a login box. Let me show you what that looks like. If you go to File, Login to Trade Account, and it will produce this login here. So once you log in, remember you're using the demo server. So once you're logged in, this is what you're going to see. And the first thing you need to have on your right, if you look on the lower right of the screen, you will see the connection status. So you will see these little green bars and some information next to it. That's your connection status. So right now the market is closed, and this is a very small number, but usually it is much larger than that because we have more data coming, etc. But this is where you need to keep an eye on when you're trading to make sure that you're connected. And usually when you lose connection, there will be an alert to let you know that something has happened. So in this lesson, I just want to walk you through some of the features of the platform and help you to customize your charts and show you how that is done. So on the platform, of course, at the very top, you would be seeing your name and your account number and whether it's a demo account or live account. That will be at the very top left of your screen. Under that, you will see the main menu options. So you have File, and this is where you can produce a new chart. You can actually open a chart offline, which has a special function to it. Profiles, which we will show you in another video how to use that. And here, of course, is your login and your exit or to log out. So those are some basics that will get you started. Then under View, this is where you can view side options. For example, here we have the Market Watch. So this is where you would see the currency pairs that you're watching and their particular quotes, the bid and the ask price. You can customize this area by right-clicking. If you would like to add currency pairs, you can go to Symbols, and here you have them listed by category. So under ECN, you would see the currency pairs listed. The ones with the gold highlight here means that they are already in your list, and the ones that are grayed out are not yet in your list. So any of them that are grayed out that you would like to add, just select it, click Show, that is Euro or C I've clicked, click Show, and then Close. And you will see it's now been added to the list. So once again, you right-click, you go to Symbols, and then you can add the symbols that you would like. So they are by category. You have gold, you have oil, and you have the currency. So you have quite a few there to choose from. Then the other window that's open is a navigator window. And in this navigator, you will see your account information will be under this tab. You can see your list of indicators, expert advisors, and scripts. These are all features with the exception of the accounts, but these three features, the indicators, expert advisors, and scripts, these are three categories where you can expand the functionality of the platform by importing them or certain devices into the platform. And we will show you how to do that in a separate video. So let's go now to, that was under View. So under View, we have the toolbars, which are across the top here. These are the toolbars. Let me just show you. We have 4 toolbars here, and we can actually move them around. This one shows you the different time frames. So if I click it, the activated chart, which is currently this one, if I click this chart, notice that the top here is darker blue than this side, which means this is the active chart. So if I were to click a time frame, it's going to change to the hourly chart. So you can see it went from 4 hour to 1 hour. If I click it again to M15, notice it changed to M15. That's because this is the active chart, and this is the toolbar that controls that. So I can move this toolbar. If you notice on the very left, you will see there are some dashed lines stacked one above the other. I can put my cursor there, left click and drag it. And I could move it. I can have it free floating if I want, or I can have it docked in a certain location. I can even put it on the side of the platform. It's possible to have it docked so it lands right on the side. So there's a lot of functionality and flexibility in customizing the platform to suit your needs. So you can move these 4 toolbars up to the top and actually create more vertical space on the screen. So let's go now to, and that's under view. We also have the market watch, the data window, the navigator, the terminal. All of these are options that you can show on your chart. Now, I just want to make a quick comment, but very important, about the market watch. Like I said, this is where you can see the quotes for the different instruments that you can trade. Now, when you look at Market Watch, you see there's a time listed here. This is the time of the server that will be sending you that information. So you need to compare this time to your local time. That way, if you're trying to match a time on the chart, you know how many hours difference you need to calculate, what you need to do. So for example, let's say I'm watching a time here and it says July 24th at 10 o'clock. It may not be 10 o'clock where you are, but this is the time on the chart. So if there's a 5-hour difference between this market watch time and your local time, let's say your time is 5 hours behind this, then when you see 10 o'clock on the chart here, it really is 5 o'clock in your local time. So that way it will help you to understand and to locate where you are. So let's say you had a trade and you want to come back to the chart and see exactly where that was, then you know the time difference between the server time and your local time, and you can then adjust. So the time on the chart is the server time. The next section is insert, and there are a lot of tools here we can insert. This is where you can insert indicators, and the indicators are also in categories. So you can go through those and select the ones you want. These are custom indicators that have been added to the platform. Then we have charts. So all of the features here would be applicable to the chart. And there are other little buttons in the toolbar here that would also give you the option to customize and to access some of these features as well. So then we go to tools. This is where you can place a new order, or you can use F9 on your keyboard. Just bring up bring up the order window. Then we also have a history center, global variables, editor, and some options. Now this options setting or this key is very important in customizing how you're going to receive your notifications on your phone, as well as other options for the platform itself. So we will also be looking at that in another video. Then under window, this would allow us to tile these charts in different ways. And we will get a chance to look at that in another video as well. So once again, here are our 4 toolbars. So this is the first one. The second one, of course, it starts with these lines. The third one starts with those little stack of lines. And then the fourth one starts here. Now you can customize these by adding and subtracting some of the tools. So if I right click, I just put my cursor in the toolbar, right click, and go to customize. When I get here, I have the option to add or delete any of the features that I want to see on that toolbar. So let's just say, for example, I want to add my Fibonacci expansion tool here. I can just select the tool, click insert, and notice it shows up in the lineup here. Now let's just say I want to move it up in the lineup. I just select it and I press up, and it will move up to the place where I would like it to go. If I don't want something on the toolbar, I just select it and remove it. So this is how you can customize your toolbar here, and you can do it for each one and include what you would like and remove what it is you don't want on your toolbar. Now let's get to the chart a little bit. On the chart, you will see we have this quick order entry option here. So you can also place orders here. This little box lets you put in the size of your position and whether you want to buy or whether you want to sell. And it's giving you the current price. Now, when you place an order, it's going to show up on your chart. You will see a dashed line with the order, as well as in your terminal window, which is at the bottom. So this box you're seeing with this new account registration and this welcome, this is your terminal window. And there are several tabs here. You have a trade tab, you have exposure, you have account history, news, alerts, and quite a few options you have here. So when you place a trade, you will see that trade in this particular account. Now, when I set up this demo account, I selected $1,000 equity. Sometimes it's a good thing when you're trading to put the balance where you think you'll be starting, what the amount is that you think you'll be funding your account with, because it will help to give you a more realistic approach to trading. So this is why I selected the $1,000 for this one. You can select any amount. I think that you have the option to type in the amount you would like to have on the account. So let us go now. I'm going to close this out. I'm just going to X out this terminal window. So let us go now to the charts themselves. I want to show you how to customize the chart. So I'm going to close two of these windows, and then I'm going to drag this one. So if I touch the lower edge, you can see the double arrow shows, and I can left click and drag and close and drag that down. I can do the same here. Now, to customize the chart, if I right click and I go to properties, which is the last option, or F8 on your keyboard, it will bring up this window where I can customize the colors. So if you don't like a dark background, you can change it to whatever color you'd like. I'm going to put it as white. The foreground, I'm going to change it to black. The grid, I can leave it that color because I'm going to remove the grid so I don't see it. Bar up, I'm going to change it to black. Bar down, I'm changing it to black. The bull candle, I'm going to make it green. And you can also change the color. If you want a custom color, you can go here and then make it a little light, and then you could save that custom color for future reference. The bear candle, I will make it red. The line graph, I will make it black. That way, if you have a doji candle on your chart, just the 4 lines or the cross lines, the 2 lines, because you won't see a body, it will be black. If not, it will be green. It will be hard to see it on your chart. So I've selected the line graph as black. The ask line is red. My stop levels are red. Volumes, I'm not going to be doing anything with that, so it doesn't matter. I go to common. Now here is where I remove the grid. So where it says show grid, I remove it from there. I do want candlestick chart, so that's already checked. And on this side, I can select the chart shift option, and I can remove auto scroll, and I'll explain to you what the auto scroll is about. So once I click OK, notice my chart is now totally different. You can compare the two and you can see the changes that have been made. So the auto scroll feature would allow the chart to remain in this position even as candles are being added to the chart. So let's say 3 more candles came in, the chart will automatically scroll left so that you maintain this space to the right. So that's what auto scroll is about. Also, if I were to go like this and try to go back in time, if I have the auto scroll on, it will automatically snap back and take me back to this position. So when you want to move the chart back, you need to take care of that auto scroll feature, because that is what will keep bringing you back to this place. Notice also there's a little arrow, a little gray arrow right here. This is your chart shift. It's like a margin. So if I move this back, this is going to become the chart shift position. If I move it to the right, that's going to be the margin. So this little feature here allows you to move it back and forth. This line you're seeing here is a moving average. It has come in as a default setting on the chart, so I'm going to delete it. So I just right click on the average and delete. I will show you how to add those indicators later on. Now let's just say you had another chart to customize like this one here, but you don't want to go through that entire process again. So you just right click on this chart, go to template, and save template. And when it comes up, you're going to name it. So you can call it, I usually call it clean chart. So you just type in that name, clean chart. So I know that's a chart that has nothing on it. These are templates that come with the platform. So I call this clean chart and I click save. So when I go to this chart, I right click and I go to template and I click load template. Then it will allow me to select the template I want, which I'm going to select clean chart, open. And this chart will automatically become what this chart is. Now, it will not be the same symbol, because notice the symbol did not change. It's still pound USD and this is still Euro USD, but the way the chart looks will match this one. So that is what a template can do. Okay, so that is going to be it for this session. In the next video, I will be showing you how to set up your mobile device so you can download the mobile platform, as well as how you can receive notifications from your desktop to your mobile phone. And I will also show you some other features with the desktop that we're looking at here. So until our next session, trade well, follow your rules. If this video has been helpful, please subscribe because we will have more coming out to help you. So until we chat again, do take care.